I see your eye, this is Black City, baby. Tell me who they wanna stop. Take them to the rack, shot smoking like the block is hot. All they get is wiggles on me, I'ma take it to the top. Watch me make it rain on them, gotta go insane on them. They gon' get these dimes now, but you won't see the chain on them. Claim it and I stay on them, ain't no candy paint on them. Hooping like Picasso, baby, you gon' see the frame on them. Forever live and I'm going out as legendary. Hoopers, the halo, the ball is my sanctuary. Label me the chosen one, Game of Thrones better kill me. Ain't nobody trusting me, hope I said it out and clearly. I run the court, baddest kid of the playground. I call the shot and everybody better stay down. I am the boss, you can come and get your payout. I got to make it, cause that's the only way out.
For it all, there's no limit in this game. You go hard till you fall or you finish. I'm taking all my shots. If they need assistance, then I pass that rock. Hey, switching legs, we can ball for it all. There's no limit in this game. You go hard till you fall or you finish. I'm taking all my shots. If they need assistance, then I pass that rock. Hey, switching legs, switching legs.
Johnny, welcome to 2K TV. Now, you were just scanned for NBA 2K23.
And just knowing that I'm going to actually.
The commute in full swing as we get set for basketball here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Thank you.
And I love, David, how he is always hungry for wins and competition. Thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Paul George is out there with Larry. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Preston in at the point. And for the Warriors, Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. Junior's out there with Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And Greg, is the playoffs loom in the distance for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain, and you've got to understand. And the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient. And adaptable, and when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And, of course, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
And finished up by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Loveland Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
Passes it to Nance. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Preston. Here's Holmes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Now, Junior. He dishes it to Green. Junior with it. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Count it. Wiseman's got 6 points.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Here's Preston. His last outing, he had 18 points. That one drops for him.
Great job at screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim. And get the finish.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Los Angeles.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Powell in the high post. Shoots over Curry. And the shot falls short this time. To the wing right side. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And he comes up with the deuce. Wiseman's got 8 points.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Preston. George looking around. A second chance effort. And that one is off. Great D that time from Green.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And here's George for 3. And it's George again. And missing.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Preston. Lays it up and banks it in. Preston's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Preston. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. The shot by Powell, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Now, here's Junior, guarded by Holmes. And finished off by Wiseman.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Preston. In the corner, Powell with it. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Nance, no good. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Wiseman the pass to Junior. Throws it up high.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Clippers trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
George, no good.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
On the wing, Nance. Curry against Powell. Here's Preston. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Richaun Holmes. Marcus Morris comes in for George. And it's Kennard in for Powell. It's picked off. Here's Preston. He's covered by Wiseman. Unloads from 13. That one off the back iron and out. Warriors leading by 13. Now, here's Junior. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers. Basket counts. Wiseman's got 16 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the Clippers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney comes in for Wiseman. And it's Klay Thompson in for Curry. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Coffey's checked in. Pass to Preston. And here is Zubac. 14 points from him the last game against New York.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Los Angeles with another miss. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Knicks.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Preston passes to Coffey. No good, and they can't put him into this drought. Warriors leading by 15. Doris, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid 3-and-D type of forward.
That's exactly right, because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy. But credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
Here's Preston, following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. Wiggins with the block.
They're using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan. Wiggins air-mailing it back.
And the shot is good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Clippers trail by 19. Now, Kennard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York. Down low. And he jams that one in.
Mr. Morris leaves no doubt.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Inside. 1:56 left to play here in the first. There's Kuminga. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kuminga's got his second basket of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Kennard, the pass to Zubac. Here's Preston. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. And that one's good, Junior.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Baseline try. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
The pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And here are the Clippers now. The Warriors making the shot. With the drive, Preston can't hit. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Junior with it. 6 points for him. Yep, that one goes in there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Zubac. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Kennard. Misses off the right ankle. Now, here's Junior. Puts up a three. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. The Warriors have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
The free throw drops for Curry. The Clippers shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. Stephen Curry's out there with Junior, and it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Junior dishes to Wiseman. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
How about the night from Wiseman? There's no stopping this fella once he gets rolling. Good luck slowing him down.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Draymond Green. Junior the pass to Wiseman. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here's Kennard. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And George kicks to Powell. Pocket 6. Zubac trying to break loose. The shot by Powell, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's George. Man's trying to break loose. George, no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
To the paint, here's Kennard. Zubac trying to break loose. Shot's good by Kennard.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Junior the pass to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, George. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. George has got 8 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Now, here's Junior. Kennard covering. Now, Junior. He's got 9. Here's Wiseman, and the layup falls. Wiseman's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To the inside, Kennard. Second shot opportunity. Porter pulls it in. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Kennard, the pass to Zubac. Passes it to Nance. Yes, that goes in.
Well, Larry Nance, because of the athleticism and the burst off his feet, is incredible on the interior. Look out.
Junior with it. Working on Zubac. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the dunk by Powell.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Now, here's Junior. Kennard covering. Junior dishes to Wiseman. And a wide open look for Junior. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Powell. He's covered by Wiseman. Left side, George. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And he drives in. That one good for 2. 14 points for Junior.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
George with the ball. He's coming off a 22-point game against New York.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
They get the rebound. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James Wiseman.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Richaun Holmes out there with Nance. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Preston in at the point.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back. Always growing as a player. Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Powell. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Preston passes to Holmes. Kicks it to George. Pass to Preston. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. On the wing, George. Over Wiggins. George, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And finished off by Wiseman.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Pass to Preston. Three-pointer, and the three ball is good. Preston's got 9.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that you can afford to get it.
Here's Junior, and another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Now the pass to Holmes. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. George, that's a two-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Lakers, put on a show. He finished with 20 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Holmes. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Wiseman, and he's caught by Wiseman.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Three-pointer. Preston can't hit, and it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Now, here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. Back to Curry. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Curry's got 8 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And George kicks to Holmes. Pass to George. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Into the lane. Here's Wiseman. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Preston. Here's Holmes, guarded by Curry. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
That free throw good from Holmes. Golden State's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Payton outside. And good that time. Payton's got his second bucket of the night.
On defense, he recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Rashad Holmes. Here's Poole. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rebound by the Clippers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick. Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for the Warriors. Junior comes in for Poole. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. 1:46 left to play in the third. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Junior dishes to Payton. And the dunk by Payton.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. So it's the Warriors now. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. You can't get that one. Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to Preston. Tries it from the top of the key. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. Inside, there's Kuminga, and another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Kennard against Thompson. Down low. It's rebounded by Kuminga. The Warriors shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Junior the pass to Payton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Payton's got 10 points in the game.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And there's the pass to Kennard. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. A 3 off the inbound. No good on the last second attempt there. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. And let's go back to a terrific pass that We're calling tonight our